It didn't. Let me give you an illustration from your body's immune system. Your body's immune system, if it's working correctly, recognizes its own cells, feeds them, brings them water, replaces them, carries out the garbage, does all this without you ever thinking about it, and does it to, nobody can even count how many cells, but it's in the multiple trillions. If it's working correctly, your body also recognizes viruses, infections, poisons, and destroys them. Now, we as humans can't always recognize what God recognizes as poison. But if you look throughout Scripture, what do you see? You see Him, first of all, creating and putting Adam and Eve in a perfect place. And then warning them, do this one thing, or do anything you want, but don't do this one thing. And of course, they went over and did the one thing He told them not to. From there on, when you see God moving in and destroying, you'll see, like with Noah, He says that people had become so corrupt that their continual thinking all the time was evil. At the Tower of Babel, when He went in and spread their languages all over the place, they had all gathered together against Him. When He went in and moved against the Egyptians, He fought against their gods, trying to bring their heads around where they would look and say, oh, this is the real God. Every time you see God destroying in the Bible, He's destroying wickedness, He's destroying evil. Even if you see Him like at Jericho, He comes in and He has them wipe out all those people. Well, you start reading about that culture, a culture where when they built a house, they would cut slaves in half, put half of the body in this side of the foundation, string their insides across to the other side of the foundation, put the other half over there, and bury dead bodies in their construction, so that the dead bodies' souls and demons would haunt their house and protect them. They carried their own children, put their firstborn in fire, and let the fire cook them alive. And as it shriveled them up, the babies' faces would turn into, their muscles would pull up, and they'd turn into this wrinkled grin, and they'd say, oh, look, the baby is in the presence of its God because it's grinning now. When you see God moving in to destroy that kind of mentality, He's destroying evil and fighting for a place for good to exist. And even right now, and throughout the whole Bible, His word is always encouragement and hope, and come to me, seek me, and I want to do good for you. So just like your body recognizes evil and fights it off, and you say, oh, that's a good thing. Well, you know what? Our God is recognizing evil and fighting it off, and it's a good thing.